Hello, Marky Dragon, also known as Marcus Eikenberry in real life, and welcome to another episode of the EVE Online 30-Day Challenge. So we are in day 26, and so this will be part 3, where you can watch me blow up without any grace. That's what it seems to be, huh? So, okay, let me bring on the guys here in TeamSpeak. Hello, guys.
Hello.
Okay, so we're going to try this again, or I'm going to try it again, and you guys are all going to watch me and cringe. So, that's what it feels like. I have not had much success on this. This is just like, hey, let's watch Marky fail.
It's not failing. The problem is if there's somebody like him with a fire tail, you cannot do anything against him. It's like he is fighting against a shuttle. It's the same, for example.
Yeah.
Because you lack the skills and he has the skills, and maybe he has also take 2 weapons on the ship, so it's very easy to kill you.
He has a physical attack or some faction modules on a faction frigate if he likes hunting people down and doesn't get killed a lot, he's probably really well fit.
Another system you can try is Pinacasto.
Oh, okay. What are you seeing there?
Right now, one pilot system. It's one of those pipeline systems. So you'll have a lot of people jumping through, and they might try to find you, but it's something to try.
Yeah, I'll head over there and try. And
because I've been watching that Iowa Soda, and it's been one pilot, and then suddenly it jumps up to 2, 3. So you might have snipers.
Well, I'm willing to try. We'll figure this out. I mean, golly. Okay, what am I doing here?
Yeah, but then like said the other way, but that's not very stream friendly. Is to wait at your safe spot for 5 minutes until they get bored with TV.
Yeah, well.
But the typical new player to this game will be doing high sec missions, and will not be doing this.
And so it might be actually, this might be something that they're doing after, say, 10 days. After you get your feet wet. But like a player who's returning to the game, let's say, that maybe sold their character, they don't have their account anymore for whatever reason or whatnot, and want to get back into the game. They would have a familiarization with like how to pilot your ship and other basics like that, and they might hop into something like this right away.
And especially if they get help in if someone tells them to create a alternative character to be using this trained up a bit, so then they can get in this really quickly. Like I was telling my brother about it and how he could do this to make money.
I think that
he was even so excited he went and bought some game time on your site.
Oh, cool. Well, thank you.
No problem.
That pays for the live stream here.
Yep.
So, yeah.
Maybe after the patch, you can do a I forgot what they're called. The first level of wormholes with just the frigate sleepers, and you can take in your main character with the better skills in there and just do some of that.
The C1 wormholes.
That was in my mind, but I didn't say it.
Warp drive active.
Question with well, no, never mind. I was just thinking. Well, I was just thinking about having my Marky Dragon character join in Faction Warfare because he's got a lot more skills and stuff, and maybe could do a lot better. But at the same time, that character attracts way too much attention.
Yeah.
And I'd have even a harder time than I am right now.
I
So,
mean,
Well, when you're streaming.
just train this character up to just below 900,000, then you have more than enough for these sides you're doing. Then you can do frigates, destroyers. You can use properly. You use the named TAC-1 modules. So.
mhm.
So that's because you also get killed a lot in this. So if you're with a character with more skill points, then you just lose more money when they kill you.
Yeah, maybe. Hey, here's what I was thinking. I was thinking that after I prove or disprove this, I mean, if I spend another day trying to make this work and I still can't make it work, well then, you know, I have this really nice council that sits here in TeamSpeak guiding me, and I do have a lot of hours of play in already, you know, so maybe it's really not very feasible for a new player to actually get this done, or maybe the whole problem is just the stream. Is that
Yeah, yeah. I was saying you should really get into this and make it off stream.
Okay,
And
here's
then you can go in, like I say, when it's not prime time.
Mhm.
Then you can
Yeah.
do a video where you can show how this works
Mhm,
with
mhm.
no one bothering you.
Mhm.
So
Okay,
that's what I
so
was.
5 days I made 600,000 loyalty points.
That's
And
what I
got a
was.
character with under 200,000 skill points.
That's what I was saying yesterday to you. Use the Australian time zone if it is possible for you, and then you have lesser traffic in the systems, etc. And so it's much easier for you to prove that.
well, okay, so I can probably spend at least a couple of hours working on this off air, and I can record it, and then it can appear on the YouTube channel, and to show it, or maybe even I can. I wonder, like maybe the next couple of episodes, the pre-show that I do. Maybe I could just run showing that as the pre-show. Just label it as pre-show on there, so people won't be confused as to why I'm not answering them back.
Okay.
So, yeah, we'll figure it out. I'll try it. You know, a couple hours will tell me whether or not I'm going to have some success on my own. Whether or not the stream is the problem, or it's just that really I'm just not doing well enough.
And
So.
I must say, I don't think that the stream is the biggest problem on it. I mean, there are several people in the militia, and so there is a quite huge chance that you will hit on targets,
Mhm.
even on pirates.
Well, we'll find out.
So you're not alone in space. Every second the system status can be changed, or the local can plop every second.
Hmm.
Yeah, but there's only one thing. There's only one skill you should have trained. Which takes a really short time, which is electronic warfare skill. So you could put a stasis webfire on your ship, because it makes it so much easier with your limited gunnery skills. Then you slow them so much down that it's much easier to kill them, and it takes really short time to train that skill and that it's such an effective module to use on a blaster ship, and especially if you have bad tracking skills and things like that. Then you just slow them down, can get them really close, and so it makes it much easier. So that's
You
the only
mean
thing.
you should skill propulsion jamming.
Yeah, propulsion jamming. Yeah, propulsion jamming. Sorry. So, like I say, it made it much easier to just this one module made a huge difference, and it only takes a really short time to train for it.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Wait.
You cannot walk there because natural phenomena are disrupting the walk.
Yeah, okay. Here I'm getting a little confused on what I'm doing.
Ah, by the way, Quintum is still in the system.
Quentin, is that the person who was attacking me?
Yeah, the Firetail guy.
Oh, so he's back again. Because this is I'm in a different system. Completely
Yeah,
different.
but he's here. You see him.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
He is inside of that
Warp drive active.
Lex now. I wouldn't activate the gate in your case, otherwise he will kill you again.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah, he was warping in.
Okay.
Warp drive active.
Okay. Well, I got out of there.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. It's too much of a coincidence. I can announce you go somewhere else and put it in text in TeamSpeak. You go somewhere else and then find out.
Yeah. Well, they just watched the stream.
Warp drive active.
We see Melee, somebody in the chat is writing. I also streaming. Yeah, the question is, do you have that much visitors on your stream?
Mm.
Yeah, I mean, that's a good point. I
Mhm.
can also stream and have 20 visitors instead of 300 visitors, you know?
Yeah. Well, or I could do a delay, but part of what I found is really valuable with like the advice I get from you guys is that when you're able to look at what's going on and have only a 10-second delay or so, that's very helpful.
Yeah, sure. But the most important part in low sec, in null sec is use your D-scanner wisely. Every time, use it.
Mm-hmm.
Hit the button until it's glowing. You know? If you're...
Can you make it glow, really?
No, you can try it. Maybe it's working, but I mean, it's the most important thing because you see if there is somebody close to you, and then you can already decide: do I move or do I not move?
Mm-hmm.
Is it possible to take up the challenge or not?
Yeah, like I say, 1.5 million.
Wait, why is
50
this a
million
dangerous
kilometers.
act? Why?
What?
Because you have your
Shit.
settings on green there.
Ah, yeah. No, you are trying to
I
attack
attacked the outpost. Wait, why is it doing that? Stop, you bastard! Oh my god.
Just unlock it. Right-click on the picture, on the target picture, and unlock.
It's dumb. How did I do that? Now here I'm not paying attention to this other one and
It happens. That's a good point that you're in low sec.
damn, this guy's beating my ass.
Yeah, the problem is you are on distance with that destroyer, so he can unleash his full power on you.
Mm-hmm.
Get a bit closer to him.
I am, but
But I would prefer that you warp out before he kills you.
Yeah, that was exactly what I was talking about. This module I mentioned before. It has a 10-kilometer range of slowing him down 50%. So you can get to your optimal range, which is this, much faster.
I would warp out.
you think so?
Yeah.
Warp out now. Neutral's in there.
Yeah,
Oh,
warp out.
oh, I didn't see him. See, I wasn't paying attention to that.
Warp drive.
Yeah.
How long do you think it would take you to get a Shield Booster 1?
Just a few hours, probably, at least. Or...
I wouldn't even say a few hours, but... Because that'll make a world of difference.
Yeah, because I don't think... And there would be no real, true newbies going in this on day one.
Right.
This might be like after a month or two.
Mm-hmm.
They would most likely be directed towards Red versus Blue, Eve University.
Mm-hmm.
Warp drive active.
Which is a horrible idea, by the way.
Red versus
Eve
Blue.
University.
Oh.
No, Eve University. It can take sometimes months to get into that thing because they do API checks, they have long waiting lists. It's ridiculous.
Okay. Well. Sounds like going to a real university.
Yeah, pretty much. It would be funny if they
Mark.
actually charged you tuition.
And Marky,
Hmm.
use the D scanner. Every 5 seconds, push the button.
Well, but
Yeah, it's annoying, but it's secure and more safer than don't using it, because then you don't know if there's somebody at the acceleration gate or not,
mm,
or even close to you.
I keep forgetting. You know what? One thing that I keep forgetting. I keep forgetting that.
Scanner.
I keep forgetting about the acceleration gates, and about how I end up having to go to those first. And so, when I tell it to warp in, or warp to these things, I'm like, well, I'm going to be so many kilometers out and everything. Well, the problem is that for a little safety, and the problem is that I just get out from the gate and have to then just lollygag in. Like I'm doing right now. Okay.
Just do me a favor and click on the directional scanner.
Already
I
doing
think.
it.
Okay, I think this Quinton will come in a few seconds.
Probably.
Yeah. And no, it's not me.
So why did you warp to the gate so far away?
That's what I was just saying.
Yeah.
I keep forgetting that I'm not actually going to the conflict, that I'm actually having to go to a gate, because it doesn't say that I'm going to a gate. It says that I'm going to the outpost, and so my brain just doesn't think that way.
Think of them as mission spaces.
Yeah, well, and so my thought was that, well, I'll be 100 kilometers out, so that if the other guy's there, that he can't get to me very quick, and Okay. Orbit.
14 minutes remain all.
Yeah, I know. It'd be amazing if I make this. So I'm keeping that scan button lit up.
Ah, Quinton just wrote a message to you. Kaldari scum is dead. So maybe he means the destroyer wreck that he left in this Plex, and he's not longer interested in hunting you down, maybe? I don't know. Yeah, because he was writing in local, you can see it.
You have a what do you call them? I don't think you have your settings right. Let me see. Yeah, you don't have. Well, actually, you should. In your overview settings, you probably should put the negative settings above the militia star, because Alistair is showing as a militia mate when he is one of the AWACS guys.
So, oh shit, here he is. God damn it.
Warp drive active.
Okay, well, I'll get out of here and then I can look at that. Let's see, I was at the small outpost.
Warp drive active.
So which one am I moving up?
Put the I think you put him as terrible standing. Put the terrible standing above in your militia.
Below my militia. Okay. Okay. Done.
You might put that below the war targets though.
Below war
'Cause,
targets. Okay.
You put it one too high.
Warp drive active.
So
Where's-
just
Where's
so
the
just
war?
drag
Where's one that says
drag-
war targets?
your war targets are the ones that you're at war with your militia.
Okay. There. See, that's me just being very literal. I'm looking for one that says war targets. He said I put it above the war targets one.
The war targets are the red and orange with the star.
Yeah, I gotta pay attention to what I'm doing here. Let's see here.
So pull that down one. You put it too high.
Okay.
Now, whenever the people that you put negative that are still in militia will come as showing the negative and not just this friendly star.
Marky, this is I just happened to be playing World of Tanks while watching
Imperial
your stream.
Navy
do you have any-
Slicer. Wonder what. I can't tell whether he's friendly or not.
Look at
Navy
local.
is
I don't know how to look at him in local. Slicing.
No. See, look at local. See all the friendly stars.
Yeah, well, I don't see his name on there.
No, I'm
Because
just
that's
saying
not the
you
name
don't
of
have to
the
worry
ship.
because you've got all these people in here.
What you see there as when it says name, that's the name of the ship. He named his ship that.
Okay, so
So that's not actually his name.
great. Okay, so how do I know whether or not he's hostile to me?
So we know what he's in already. He's the Firetail.
Well,
Yeah.
no, we're talking about two different people. I'm
Yeah,
talking
the
about
guy that keeps
here's a
coming out.
Firetail.
yeah, I'm talking about this new guy that showed up before Quentin showed up.
Yeah, this is maybe a friendly. It looks like because you have no enemy in the system.
Yeah, that is you have such a big range on your scanning. You see everything, even though they are not coming to you. That's
Mhm.
why I was saying to just put closer range and spam the scan button so it's like a radar. Then you see if something gets close to you. Then you're not seeing everything. And you don't have to pay attention to those who are not coming to you.
Mhm. There's a lot of different theories on that. I mean, I see exactly what you're saying. I understand it. And
And you can also change the distance. I often scan with the blotter scan. Then I move it. Then I see what's around. If someone comes into the system, I scan with the large scanner to see if I see what is in. Then when I'm just looking out then I might see what is in. Then I move my range to 15 million or 1.5 million kilometers, and keep scanning that distance, so I'm not getting too much information. Just what's in my vicinity at the time. So like now you were thinking about this slicer while the firetail was chasing you.
I didn't even see the firetail on there. Which was what?
which
Oh,
is
who's this
very
Ziggy?
strange.
He's red.
That's a
Because you don't
pirate.
have the overview set, correct? Just pay attention to the star.
He's a pirate, but he's in his militia.
Yeah. That's the Imperial Navy slicer that you've seen before.
As long as he's in your militia, you shouldn't have to worry about him.
Except for properly setting for that other guy,
And here, let's see, Quentin. Is he around yet? No.
which is still not set correctly.
The other guy took off.
Or just cloaked. Who knows? Who knows?
Do you get more points if you're on the point longer, or do
I think that doesn't matter.
you just have to be here right when it converts
Zero.
over? Yeah. So then you can you only need one guy out here. Everybody else sits here cloaked, and then they all show up.
Yeah.
That's what we do. Is we all will go to a system. We'll each run according to our ship type, and then whatever ship type can get into that plex. Then they say, okay, we've got it down to a minute. Warp on over.
Warp drive.
Hit your scan.
I already see him. He's getting closer. So.
And this is the point where we talked about you see him on the D-scan and then you decide moving or not moving. Do I take the challenge or not?
Well, how do you
Nice.
tell if he's moving?
No, if you are moving out of that location where
Oh,
you're
okay.
currently at, or if you are staying there and taking the challenge to fight him.
Now here's a good opportunity. Okay, are you jumping out?
No.
Okay. Here's an opportunity for you to see the sinusoidal field on the overview.
The sinusoidal field?
Sinusoidal field on the overview. See it?
I don't
Yeah,
know.
the
I don't-
Suno be
Oh,
dinosaurial
it's a-
field.
okay. Yeah, I see that.
Yeah.
That is someone jumping in a ship, either to their POS or something, and they might even maybe have a freighter or a carrier or whatever.
Yeah.
Anybody can warp to it, but it's not safe to do that because you might wind up at a POS.
Well, I'm warping out from Quentin here, and that happened to be just what I picked.
Well, you've got two other guys there that I think they destroyed him or something. Yeah, I just saw his pod.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Well, good. Good. So,
If you want to be, if you're interested in what is on the Sino, if it's still open, but it looks like it's closed already, or no? You're already warping to it.
yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Okay, there is a moon. There is a moon. You see, there is a moon. So maybe it's a POS. Or it's
Warp drive.
yeah, it's a POS.
You better start moving.
I am.
Just say in local, I'm a noob and checking out.
Ah, you see an Ensha. The jump fighter, I think, right? The Galenta one.
Yeah, if their POS is set to fire on anybody that's not, blue or whatever, you would have lost the ship.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the Ensha is the Galenta jump fighter, I think, right?
Warp drive active.
Oh, yeah.
I think that's something else. There's the Or is it, I know there's the. I have to look it up here.
The Obelisk is the Tech 1 and the Antra should be the Tech 2 version.
Okay, maybe I'll be able to finish this now with Quentin being blown up.
And the two guys are still there. From
Yeah,
your
it's-
militia. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So I was right about it.
Wreck of Quentin. All right.
Yeah.
Well, that's
that
too
guy.
bad there, Quentin. You know,
Dum dum. Wow, 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 wow.
mm-hmm.
Gotta pick on the news. Gotta pick on the news. Oh shit.
So remember, Marcus, you have to share your LP with 2 people. Oh, there's a wop out, wop out.
Yep, I am.
And he's resetting the timer if the other 2 people are not engaging him.
To the question in the chat, the point of the game is it's a sandbox game. You do what you want. If you look at Google, EVE Online, what to do, or WTD, you'll find a huge picture that shows a lot of the professions in the game.
Yeah. This is
Quote,
not
unquote,
the only. Yeah, that's not the only part of EVE. That's one of thousands things that you can do here.
You don't have to do faction warfare in low sec, right? Or do you have to?
Well, that's where it mostly takes place because that's where you have the plexes. If you try to do it in high sec, you're going to be the other side is it's going to be you have the faction navy trying to go after you if you're going here the other faction's high sec space.
Ah. Okay, that's what I was wondering.
So he's cheating in a way? No, definitely he's not cheating.
Who's cheating? Me? Shit, I would be losing money if I were cheating. Do you think they're fighting together? What do we got? What do we got going on here? We've got.
Just get involved and kill those guy. Support your.
Lock him up, and just.
You don't
fire
need
at
to
him
lock him
before
up.
The guy destroys him. You'll get on the kill mail.
He's already potted. Almost potted.
Now,
Maybe
Grapple
they-
was in the wreck. Actually, it rightfully belongs to the other guy, but he might share. Also, Marky, if you go up to you see that button up there? It has the dot and the circle and the little arrow going around it on your up above the overview. That's the orbit button. If you right-click on that, you can actually set the range that you want to orbit at. So then you just hit that and you'll automatically start orbiting at that range.
Yeah, I have it set to the range for fighting rats or other players, and then when I'm orbiting the outpost, I go a lot further out because I get dizzy.
You can turn that off by hitting C.
Oh, the getting dizzy part?
Yes.
Yeah.
There's a hotkey that automatically in life you'll no longer be dizzy just by hitting a hotkey.
That sounds pretty interesting.
Now, if only I could find my infinite money glitch in real life.
Right.
That's that tree in the backyard. You haven't planted it yet?
Oh, that's right. I forgot.
I got a ticket one too.
Okay, 6 minutes on this thing. Maybe we'll make it this time with a couple other guys here. Tell you.
Now, when you do faction warfare and you go into regular stations, just say you go into a Mar, will they shoot you? If you're doing faction warfare, if you're high enough standing? Or no?
I don't know the answer to that.
I wasn't listening. Say it again.
If when you're doing faction warfare and say you're doing it for Caldari State and you go into a Mar, anywhere in a Mar, is a Mar Gates gonna shoot you because you're faction?
No, you are allies with the Mar.
Yes.
Yeah, you can go to and do their sides, and some people that have been playing factional warfare told me, but you still get loyalty points from your own faction. So,
Okay, so can you
as I
go
say,
anywhere you can go then, or is there certain place you can't go?
if you are Caldari, you cannot go to Galente or Minmatar because they are
Okay.
allies.
Okay,
It is
so
the same with-
there is I guess you said negative actions for if you actually do faction warfare.
Yeah, but
Okay.
but if you're in a frigate and you need to go few jumps, for example, through Caldari space, and you're in a frigate, it's most likely you will escape through because they don't attack you right away as you appear, and the frigate is fast to align, and so I with my factional Galente factional warfare, I actually have gone through small parts of Caldari space, and just if you're not stopping around, just warping, they don't get you. You just get this threatening message up in your screen, but they don't get you.
And can you still land in stations, or is it just the gates that get you?
I don't think you can dock in the stations. I have not checked that. Plus, when you would be undocking, they would be spawning rats to kill you. So I would not take a chance on that. But you can just always try it out. Just take a shuttle and try to dock in the station. I mean, worst case scenario, if you have these low skill point clone, you will lose 10,000 discs. So you can just take a shuttle and try it out if you have under 900,000 skill points.
Okay. Yeah, that's just interesting. I was just thinking if you like doing stuff like as far as in, you know, manufacturing stuff, and you have to go different places and trading and stuff, you have to go certain areas, and you're doing faction warfare, that cuts you off. Well, it makes it a little bit more difficult, I guess you can say.
Yeah. That's why I would highly recommend if you're doing if you're gonna do it to grind like this, to create a special tune, train it up a bit, and use that one, because you will also lose standing with the Caldari State. Now, if you're with the Galente Federation and the Minmatar Republic, which if you keep doing this on your main tune, you might be unable to access their space.
Okay. See, that's what I was wondering.
Yes,
this
yes.
is probably
So-
just like a career path that you choose, and not just a fun thing, you know. Because if you want to do something else, it could, you know, like I said, damage.
Mhm.
That's what I wanted to know.
Yeah,
That's why I'm
and
not doing it
even
with my
if-
main character, one of the reasons.
Yeah, even if you leave faction, your bad standing will still be as bad. One will not go away if leaving factional warfare. So if you do factional warfare, screw up your standing with Galente and Minmatar, it is then you have to go to some really long lengths to fix it, if it is even possible.
I was thinking that one of the things that I was going to do is maybe after the next patch, where you can have both of them training skills at the same time, that I would add a Plex on this one and get like a month worth of training, you know, on him, so that I can do some of the other stuff, make him a little bit better at this. Because I am enjoying doing this, even though I'm having little success so far. But
You will see how many you get. Seconds.
yeah,
Did you, are you
Well,
still,
once you get the hang of it, figure out the best way to choose the systems. What's the best time to do it? It's easy peasy.
hmm
So I think it's almost too easy.
were you still grouped with that guy earlier? You never left your fleet?
yeah. It appears that I'm the only one here, though. He's gone.
Yeah, go ahead and leave your fleet. Right click and leave fleet.
Right click on the fleet tab, or
On your name or
right click on my name.
yeah,
Okay.
in the fleet
hmm
or
Okay. I found it.
or local, whatever.
Yeah. Why? So he doesn't get the points, or what is the what's?
No, because then no one can invite you to a
Oh.
fleet.
Okay. 4 seconds. Looks like I'm gonna score. Oil Slick Click wants me to join the fleet. Okay. Okay, so this place is captured, and then I should have.
LP for it.
Yeah, let's see. I can look in my journal. Wow, I got 9,000 more on that. Okay.
Yep.
Well, that's pretty good. So I'm up to 12,000 points now. And okay. So it says that there's another novice anomaly, which I don't know if
Yeah.
that's where I'm currently at already, but
No, you're in the small.
I'm in a small. Okay.
Yep.
So guess I'm gonna head over to the novice one.
Yep, just warp over.
Warp drive active.
Okay. And there's Oil Slick Rick. How about that?
You are receiving my leadership bonuses.
Oh. Okay. I don't know what that does for me, but
Faster, stronger.
Harder, better, faster,
that's what
stronger.
I was thinking. It's Daft Punk.
I was gonna say, we start singing or what?
We're doing that not tomorrow, but the following Saturday
Hell yeah.
on the Drunk Rome. Yeah, I figured we got to come up with some songs. Anybody know any Eve songs? Eve drinking songs?
I robbed a goon and I liked it.
That's awesome.
The only Eve drinking songs I ever heard were in Russian, and I really don't understand that.
Yeah.
I
That's the whole
suggest
point.
you get on the opposite side of it so that you are 30 kilometers away from the warping spot.
What? What? The opposite side of what?
Of the outpost.
I'm orbiting it. How do you get to the
but
opposite orbit?
You notice how close you are to the warping spot when you stop, or how close you are to the outpost when you warp in? You're only like, what, a few thousand kilometers away?
Okay.
Or meters? whatever it was. If you get on the other side, you're actually like 36 kilometers away from the warping spot, so you have much more time.
Okay.
It's just so they won't jump right on top of you.
Right.
Yeah.
This is a song that you can sing on Drunken Rome.
Oh, Jesus.
I linked it in the Twitch channel. All corp leaders singing it every time. In fleets.
So, like with leadership skills, the higher your leadership, you can invite more people.
Oh, hell yeah.
Like you have armored warfare under leadership, which grants a percentage bonus to the fleet members' armor hit points, and you have information warfare, which is a percentage increase to the targeting range per skill level, and then you have siege warfare, which is a percentage boost to the shield capacity per skill level, and then skirmish warfare, which is a percentage boost to the agility per skill level.
Okay.
Not as high as my first character, but I have level 4 of skirmish warfare and level 2 of the others.
I really like this video.
I'll have to check it out later.
Okay, we have a pie in local. Probably not going to have a ship to get in here. Greg 215. He is a goon sniffer, a bro, member of the Conference Elite, a negative 9.2 security status.
And who was that? Ziggy?
Greg 215 in local.
Oh, Greg 215. Okay. I know Ziggy took off.
Here's Marco again.
No, he was cloaking.
I thought that I saw him fly away, but okay.
But then he was flying away.
You might want to change.
Uncloaked in order to be running that timer.
Yes. You might want to change the name of your ship too. I can see it on scan. So I would know it's you in the Atron.
Okay.
Here comes the slicer. Start aligning out.
Well, I got 10 seconds left to get my points, and then I'll leave.
I don't know if it's friend or foe.
Okay.
Slicer, I think, is friend.
It's
I think I
friendly.
remember.
It's friendly, yes.
Okay, we got it. And I got another 5,000 points.
Congrats.
And that's all that's left for the small ships in this system.
So, okay.
Unless you think you can handle high transversal orbiting in a medium outpost.
I have no clue. But I'm willing to try.
There's Marco.
Uh-oh. Okay, warping out.
Warp drive.
Sorry, Marco, we're done.
Which mark is better? Marquis, Marco?
Which one's higher in the alphabet?
Marquis.
Okay,
Yeah.
there's your answer.
So the thing you probably wouldn't be able to handle if you couldn't handle that NPC destroyer earlier,
Mm-hmm.
is they'll have destroyers in them.
I'll go look.
Thing with the destroyers is you have to orbit them fast and close. Never go straight away or straight at them.
Well, it doesn't appear to be anything here. They're all dead.
Okay, then just capture that. Get your points.
Yeah. Slicing. Is that? I can never. I don't know if that one is friend or foe. I just don't.
Slicing is the slicer. It's friendly.
I don't know how to. How do I, figure out, who he is out here?
You can't.
Okay.
You have to actually
Only
see
when
the
it
ship
shows up.
that they're in.
Oh.
Yep.
Unless they're, like you, putting their name on the ship.
Apparently, Mr. Noob Dragon is streaming. Yeah, that's what they're saying. That's what Marco is saying. And he has some crazy bounty. Yeah.
Not like it makes any difference with the way they have the bounty system set up.
Yeah, and there ain't no bounty on this guy that's worth anything.
Yeah, he's not even with his.
It's the wrong character.
It's stupid.
But this character also has a high bounty for his age.
Well, yeah, I don't know. He's what, 100 million or something.
600. Not 600. 62 million.
62
Quite a-
million?
62 million. Yeah, that's quite a lot for this character. And again for the Twitch chat, he got a 60 billion bounty placed from an unknown person on his head. That's why he's the most wanted.
Summerblink.
Summerblink, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. That's who we think it was.
Andrew Knox, excuse me.
So, how many minutes left? 15?
Yeah. So I'm just reading chat here. Some crazy bounty. Feel free to kill him. He's a dirty plexer. What is a dirty plexer as opposed to a clean one?
You didn't take a shower before you went plexing?
I don't know. And nah, he has civilian guns and doesn't repair his armor. Yep, that would be right. Somebody in the area called Soap Drop. That's their ship. He must have done some time in prison.
That experience will stay with you the rest of your life.
Yeah.
Clearly, he's very traumatized while he was there.
Yeah, you see that once in a movie, and I know that I'm traumatized already. I don't need to experience it.
Traitor.
Well, so this one will take a little while, but
Let us see who's flying that arbitrator. Cruiser. Come on.
I'm back.
Welcome back, Rollers.
I had to fix my kid's Nerf gun.
It's Nerf gun.
It's a gun that shoots little foam bullets.
Okay.
Yeah, because we're in America.
Yeah, they're getting practice until when he buys them real guns for the 10-year-old birthdays. Damn redneck.
Yeah, exactly. You guys laugh,
Um,
but that's our culture here.
Okay, I got somebody here.
That's why I
I don't
said-
know what he is, so.
Give me a second.
It's arbitrator.
It's a neutral.
Just
And he just locked onto me.
Okay, then move.
Yep, I
Yeah.
am.
Out proxy.
Uh-oh, got somebody else right here at the gate.
It's a heron.
He took off.
exploration ship.
Okay. I don't know well enough to know whether or not it's a threat, you know.
Well, it's a frigate. They're not gonna really fire on you if they're just an exploration ship.
He can be a threat to you with your fit, but in general, Heron is not a threat. It's got a really crappy tank. Yeah, just an exploration ship.
Yeah, look at all those people on the gate there.
All the happy campers.
A Moa, a Skyd.
And vital proxy, is he friend or foe? I don't know.
He has a -1.2 standing, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah, just put him. Anybody that locks you, you can just go and put him as a negative standing, so you can notice them in local.
Oh, yeah. There he is. Locking me.
He's got you.
He
Burn
does.
away from him. He's not webbing you, so go.
He's
away
scrambling him. He's scrambling him.
It's an afterburner. He's okay.
Yeah, it's an afterburner, so he can just burn away from him.
Oh, shit. Why did my guy turn around? I don't understand why he turned around.
Because you were approaching.
Oh, because
No,
I was
he was
approaching
appro-
this other object. Okay.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Yeah. Well, I'll just let him pod me. That'll be quicker. Mhm.
So I think if you would get that side, you could make around about 15k maybe.
Mhm.
Doing what? The medium?
The medium, yeah, 15.
25,000. If you get the full points for it.
Alright, so he did actually destroy you, so in most corps we would actually put him and or his corp to negative red.
What the hell is going on here?
Hmm?
Oh, just having troubles with my buttons getting stuck. I picked up something on my bar and moved it on accident.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and so okay, so to put him in negative standing, I can go look at my combat log and then
Yeah, and just right click his name, show info, and edit the contact. And then set him to, I would set him to negative red since he actually did destroy you.
Mm-hmm. Wow, he's got a little bit of aggression there on his
Docking request accepted.
stuff. And then, do I add to watch list or I
No.
No,
You
no.
don't have to.
just add contact in terrible
That way you
standing?
can see him.
Terrible standing.
Okay.
And add to contact. Yeah.
The watch list just tells you when somebody comes online. You
Yeah.
don't want that.
No.
Yeah, but as of with doing this, you should not do this on Market Dragon. Because if you start moving around between alliances as a corpse, your enemies become your friends, and if you have set standing on people which would your enemies then become your allies, it can screw everything up in your overview, and you can end up by killing someone that is actually friendly, and that can be really
That can get you booted
really
from the
bad
court.
thing. Yeah,
Yeah.
it can create problems for you. So
Mhm.
on your main character, if you're going to be maybe jumping around alliances and things like that, having some people negative standings or corporations or something been screwing around with your standings, it can come and haunt you later. So, but on this one, if you're just going to be on the factional warfare, it's really that is a good thing to put minus on, because you're not going to be changing corporations or allegiance or anything.
Right. That's all this guy is right now. So
Yes. So
Yeah.
he's just an aggressive on your faction warfare character, but with your market dragon character, it's much more complicated.
yeah. Okay.
Because
I'll reset.
your enemy yesterday can become your ally tomorrow, and then having them set as negative standing can be, yeah, like I say, really bad.
Okay, well, let's end this episode. Then we'll do a drawing, and then we'll do a little bit more, another episode, and it'll be fun or something. You know, you should really believe me by the
Promo.
tone of my voice. Promo. Uh-oh.
Promo.
5 Dremels.
Everybody head to Summer Blink and get the promo. Be right back, everybody.
Okay.